Hello everybody, it is I, Raiden PSX, and um, I don't usually make this kind of video because, well, I guess up to this point my entire YouTube channel has been nothing but a dumping ground for just random shit that I made. Um, but I'm making this video because I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on something that happened very recently. Of course, you've probably already read the title, so I can just go right into it and explain it. Um, the author of Berserk, Kentaro Miura, has unfortunately passed away, and this news only came about 2 days ago, I think. He actually passed away about 2 weeks ago, but yeah, it wasn't announced until a couple of days ago. And when I first heard the news, to say the least, I was pretty devastated. Um, and shocked, honestly. At first, I actually thought it was a joke. I thought it was somebody trying to troll fans of Berserk by saying that he died, and, oh, now it'll never be finished. Um, but no, it actually happened. He's actually passed, and um, it is just so devastating. And honestly, it's really sad that he didn't get to finish his masterpiece before he died. Um, because of course, if you don't know, if you don't really follow Berserk, it never got finished. Miura was a bit notorious for taking a lot of hiatuses and really taking his time with Berserk, and you know, for a long time people actually made jokes about this, saying that if what if Kentaro Miura dies before he finishes Berserk? How shit would that be? But you know, it's a bit too real now, I'm afraid, and unfortunately, the what that happened now, and it's really sad. Um, and I guess in memory of Kentaro Miura and Berserk, I wanted to talk a little bit about how Berserk has impacted me and inspired me. I don't want to make this video too long, so yeah, even if you're not personally a fan of Berserk, because I do know that it's something that is, definitely not for everyone. So even if you're not a fan, you can't deny the legacy that it's had and the impact it's had. You know, you have it kind of invented like the dark fantasy aesthetic that we see all the time now. You know, I probably don't even need to mention that Dark Souls, the primary inspiration for Dark Souls was Berserk. So, yeah, and I want to talk about how Berserk impacted me, personally. Um, so, really, it all comes down to that I really got into Berserk during a pretty rough time in my life, where I'm not really gonna go into it too much, but let's just say that I was dealing with a lot of anxiety, and I was pretty terrified of my responsibilities. And it was not long, it was about a year after I finished high school, just to, give that context. Um, and I was very lost in life. I had no idea what I was doing, and frankly, that hasn't really changed. I still don't know what I'm doing. And I picked Berserk back up because I did actually start reading it earlier than that, but I kind of left it, and then it was around this time where I picked it up again. Um, we're talking, this was about late 2018, so a few years ago now. I picked Berserk back up, and I binged the hell out of it, and got really obsessed with it. And it just, honestly, it blew me away. I'll be honest and say that I haven't read much manga, and honestly, I think Berserk, even to this day, Berserk is like the only manga that I've actually read a considerable amount of. Um, just because I've always been more into anime as opposed to manga, and I've always found it easier to just start watching something than to start reading something. But anyway, I got really into Berserk, and it really pulled me through that time when I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and I was dealing with a lot of just strange, confusing thoughts in my mind. Um, and it was mainly because of Guts. You know, Guts is a character that I really confide in, I think, because he is a character, he's possibly one of the most tragic characters I've ever fucking seen. He has been through every horrible thing that exists literally since he was born. Like that's how the manga opens up. It opens up with like him being born and shit just immediately going wrong the moment he's born. Like I think he's mother. I can't remember what happened to his real mother, but some fucking messed up shit. So it probably sounds funny saying that such a morbid, dark story had such a positive impact on me, but yeah, Guts is a character who's been through so much, and even though he's been through every horrible thing imaginable, he not once ever had a defeatist attitude about it. He not once ever, laid down and died. He never tried to like kill himself. He never tried to just give up. Despite everything, he just kept on surviving as the struggler that he is. And I guess that thing about Guts is what really inspired me. On top of the fact that, I just connected a lot to the fact that all Guts really wanted at the end of everything was just solace. He just wanted redemption and to be happy, you know, but everything in life just goes fucking wrong for him, and I can relate to that a lot. Of course, not in, not as extreme as Berserk, of course, but it was just inspiring. Guts inspired me. He inspired me to just keep going through all the shit and to just not really just not to lay down and just give up, just to just keep going even if it fucking sucks, just keep doing it. And I still hold that to me to this day. I've always loved characters like that. Tragic characters with a tragic past who just keep on going, And I mean that's like the same reason I love Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, hence why I named my channel Raiden PSX. All my favorite characters usually like that, but yeah, pretty pretty simple stuff, but that is the impact Berserk had on me. Berserk inspired me to keep on living. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about it, I guess. I'm honestly not good at these types of videos. I'm not. If you couldn't tell, I'm not reading off of a script or anything. I'm literally just talking as I'm going along. And I'm really not good at these types of videos. I have a hard time explaining things, hard time putting my thoughts together, but I hope that some of you guys appreciate this video. This is just a video I really wanted to make. I just kept thinking about it, I just kept thinking about making this video, and I just had to do it, so I did. So I think that's about all I have to say. Berserk is incredible and is something that I will always hold close to me, and it is just very depressing and tragic that Kentaro Miura passed away, but his legacy will probably be eternal. I think that will never die. So anyway, I'm sorry if I explain things horribly, and this video is just kind of nonsense rambling for 10 minutes. But I'm probably, yeah, I'm probably going to stop it there now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. I might make more videos like this in the future, I don't know, but yeah, that's it for now. See ya.